Hello, hello, hello. This is a message from the universe for January 23rd, 2021. Y'all, this is a weird one. This might be the weirdest one I've ever pulled. So this is the rune Ansuz. Ansuz is the rune of messages, of signs. And this is my malachite for, it's a rune, it's a stone of protection, protective energies. This Ansu is about getting messages, really speaks about paying attention to the signs and the signals of the world around us, that we are always being spoken to. And in this particular reading, it's really important that you pay attention to the signs around you. This thing that you think that you want, this materialism, this goal that you have, this thing that you think is going to bring you the world, is not quite what you think that it is. You may feel a bit betrayed by the fact that your dream is not actually what you think that it is. It feeds your ego. It feeds your ego. There is a component to this goal that you have, or possibly the entire thing, that is feeding your ego, not actually accomplishing the goal that you want to do. And because of that, it's not going to play out exactly the way that you want, but there is a message about this that is coming for you. And this is the weird part of it. Look for the signs of people from your past, literally, that have passed on. Look for those signs from your family members that may have already left this physical realm. Perhaps the ones that you think are watching over you. If you think your Grammy or your Aunt Sue or whomever it is out there, your ancestors looking out for you, watching over you. Look for signs for them about this situation, about the goals that you have, about the clarity that you're trying to find, about what you are seeking. Look for that clarity from them, because what you are thinking is some sort of noble mission for the world is actually feeding your ego. And, so many of us get in this because we're human and we're taught that we should want this or want that, and do it this way, don't do it that way, and something doesn't count unless you get recognition. A good painting doesn't count unless you're good at it. A project doesn't count unless someone gives you a grade on it, rather than doing it for its own sake. So really pay attention to the messages around you. Pay attention to what is happening. You are always getting messages from the beyond, from your guides, angels, team, whatever you like to call it, ancestors. You are always getting signs. And especially on the 23rd, pay attention to those signs. But from the 23rd moving forward, these readings, even though I do them for a specific day, they're usually about an energy of that energetic space that moves beyond just the one day. It kind of is a helpful thing to let us know what to pay attention to in that time period. So if you see this 3 days from now, whenever it is that you're seeing it, it has to do with the energy of that time. So this was a really weird one. I don't normally get a lot of messages from beyond the grave when I do these, unless I'm doing personal readings. And in that case, I have had that come through a few times. Honestly, it's not something I've explored as of yet. This whole way of connecting, using cards, using the runes in this way is very different for me. And so I haven't really explored that very much, but who knows what the future brings, right? You are beloved, you matter, and you are so very loved.